hello, friend. Guess what? I slept through the night. Oh my god, I can't believe it. It actually worked. The not drinking water 2 hours before going to bed actually worked. And I also did no like scrolling social media. I didn't eat anything, and I read like a couple books. Like I read a fiction book, and then I read a little like bedside table nonfiction book, and I didn't really even look at my boyfriend when he was scrolling on his phone. So I think the combination of all those things worked, baby. And yes, I'm back to folding paper. It's a good use of our time. Hopefully the sounds are like whatever. Um or even pleasing to the ear, but I'm so excited. I got a full night's sleep. I did wake up at 7 to pee. So we will be adjusting that as we go. I'm tired today. I'm feeling very tired. I wasn't really feeling tired yesterday when I didn't get any sleep, so I think that that is catching up to me today. You know how you just have like a heaviness in your eyes and you're like, oh my god. But I figured that I come here and give you the very exciting update that I actually slept through the night for the first time in, I mean, months and months and months. Last time I mentioned that like I've been waking up at 4 a.m. to pee for like a month. Probably more than that because what is the passage of time? But I have been waking up in the middle of the night to pee at different times for like a year now. Probably maybe more. Like it's like it's one of those body habits where you'll just be like, "Oh, this is what's happening now." But like I'll grow out of it in like a few months. Like that's at least how it works for me. And you know what? Same way it works with my cat and his habits. Um, he's my baby, so that makes sense. Like, like I carried him to term and everything. Like he's my baby. That's my baby boy. My pretty kitty cat. My cuddly boy. Um, I feel like there was something else I wanted to say to you besides like the quick update. But I'm happy just to be here to chill with you. Hi, how have you been? Life is good, I hope. Life is good, but I am very tired. But I look pretty today. I put on a pretty dress. I'll show up. Let me stand up. Ding, 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 ding. I'm trying to feel pretty more often. I like there's a thing with fashion. Like I have always only ever dressed for comfort and like I never go out. I work from home. So like why wouldn't you want to be comfortable? And I really like the idea of like trying to be more fashionable and like presenting yourself to the world and feeling pretty. Cuz I was always a tomboy and I grew up with the mental bug that I was like, "No, I can't be girly cuz that's a bad thing. I hate pink." And as other women who have gone through that know as they grow up into adulthood, um yeah, that's so lame. It's lame. And actually being a girl is great and being girly is great and I can be both and I can do it all because women, you know, we're great. I'd be a woman in every lifetime. So there's that. And I don't know how people are so fashionable. I've never grasped it. This is one piece of clothing. And then I like pinned my hair back. And it's very cute, but I think my fear of the truth is that fashion means layers. Like you always look really cool when you have like layers that you're wearing. And I have a heart condition. I pass out very easily when I'm hot. I live in the south, so like layers aren't really something that is clothing option that I can do comfortably. And like jewelry, I don't have my ears pierced. Necklaces, bracelets, I have this bracelet I've been wearing. It was a gift, and I love it. Fashion, man. Fashion's a tricky one. Do you have any tips? I always look at like the astrology girlies on TikTok. They're like, dress for your Venus sign, dress for your for whatever sign Leo is in, or Jupiter is in, or whatever. And I don't know. I don't know. Dress for your ruling planet. Dress for your midheaven. And you know, and it's not even just that, but it's the fact that I hate clothes shopping. It always gives me the worst like feeling about my body. I don't have. Can you tell I missed my razor? We went camping, and I brought the razor and I didn't put it in like a normal spot. And I was like, oh, last minute, I'll bring the razor in case I want to shave. And then I never did because that's not on my mind when I'm going tent camping in the woods. And I don't know where it is. Where could it be? We brought 3 bags, and they're not in any of the bags. I've like dumped them all out, and I don't know where my razor is. I don't want to go to the store and buy another one. I hate going out. Ugh, so I miss my razor. I am fine with having body hair. It's natural, and I think that it's very cool. And, you know, in Victorian days, that was very cool. And I think that if you have body hair, it's growing there for a purpose. Like to help with the friction and everything. So that's my take on that. But um fashion, man. My friends are so fashionable and they're so beautiful, and it's another form of confidence, and I'm trying to grow my confidence because I used to be super confident, and then in college I think I lost it somehow. You know, I feel like maybe it's like a reverse because most people aren't confident in high school, but I was like really confident in high school, and then I just was hanging out with like very not good people and not good people for me in college, and I like picked up like the wrong mental messages from that time period. Um, but that is many years behind me, and I'm finally feeling a bit like myself. So, confidence, presenting yourself, standing in your confidence. And I want to be comfortable. Like, this is cute and it is comfortable, but it's also like spaghetti straps. I can feel them, and like sometimes they fall, and if I like sit down it like tugs me back, so I have to like readjust. And I buy everything secondhand. I buy everything thrifted. I'm not spending like $40 on a t-shirt. Okay. My boyfriend and all my friends make fun of me, but like I do have the mentality of like like an old man from like the 1930s or like the 1960s, where I'm like, this should be a quarter. Why is everything so expensive? Why is everything so expensive? Why is everything, especially if we're making it in like super cheap, nasty factories overseas, why is everything so expensive? It drives me nuts. A couch? A trash can. Oh my god, I should make a video where it's just a list of like normal things, and then me telling you how much I think they should cost. I think that would be fun for both of us. Um it just drives me nuts, and I want to be fashionable, and I walked into this store. I went to the mall today because they were having a sale at one of the stores, and I happened by a different store, and they had the best clothing I have ever seen. It was like so unique and spunky and colorful and fun, and it was me. If I had like $1 million and I didn't care about spending $90 on like a pair of pants or a t-shirt or something, which I think even if I had $1 million I would, but I digress. I would buy a bunch of clothes in there. They were all so expensive, and I loved them. And like that's like, how can you be fashionable when you're on a budget? You thrift. But then, like, I do not have the eye for it. I don't have the eye for fashion. And I've asked my fashionable best friends, and they've tried coaching me. And I've had moments where I'm like, okay, I see the picture. I'm understanding. But it never quite comes to fruition. Or like I will have an inspired day, and then I will go back to my shorts and oversized t-shirt because it's comfortable. Can't we be fashionable and comfortable? I would love to dress for my Pisces midheaven. I feel like that's I feel like that is a potential for like comfort and whimsy, and just like flowy fabrics. Also, it's freaking hot down here all the time and very, very humid. And that can be a vibe, but the passing out, the sweating, I hate sweating. And I love being outside. Is the thing. I love being outside. I take walks. I hike all the time, every day if I can, which I don't. But in my mind, I think I'm going out and doing that stuff every day. Because, again, the passage of time. But anyway, do you have fashion tips? Does anybody have any idea about how to do fashion? Cue me as Katniss being lifted out of the Hunger Games arena and catching fire. Okay, that's how I feel about fashion. But I'm feeling pretty today in my one garment of clothing. And it is really stinking hot outside. And it was even hot in the mall, like in the food court area, and I was like, I can feel the sweat coming on, it's time to leave. So now I'm back here talking with you. And that's that. Whoa. Funky. I like it when, okay, so I'm running like a spooky whimsical mail club, and I really like it when the printer makes like a weird like error. Like that's cool. I like that. That's a vibe. That's a real vibe. How to replicate. I think I'll put that one aside. How to replicate. Probably like an image overlaid. I figured out how to do images better in Word docs. Word docs this week. And I felt so powerful as someone who hates Word and has been using Word. I don't use Word for anything. I hate it, but I have to use it for like the publishing industry. It's the standard. And I could talk more about that, but I won't because I'm tired and we both have things to do. And I love chatting with you. And I will talk to you later.